Hello everyone. Thank you sir for providing great opportunity to show our presentation in this online class. The topics of my presentation are mobile computing architecture, characteristics of mobile environment and data management issue. So before moving to mobile computing architecture, let's know what actually mobile database refers to. We are all familiar with mobile, means we can do our all work with our mobile. So why not to use mobile for database purpose also? So a mobile database is a database that can be connected to by a mobile computing device over a wireless mobile network. One we have wired network and another we have wireless network. And this mobile database comes under wireless network. And also we can access mobile database from anywhere at any time because it is not stored in fixed location. Now let's see the example where people use mobile database. So this is the first example. Salesperson can update sales records at any time. So wherever they make changes in their data, they can update at the same time, and this is possible because of mobile database. Now let's see another example. Reporters can update news database anytime. So wherever they found the news, they can upload at the same time. They can also upload live, and this is also possible because of mobile database. Now let's see another example also. Doctors can retrieve patients' medical history from anywhere. Since doctors should look after patients every time, so by using mobile database, doctors can retrieve patients history, and it makes both patients and doctor to contact easily. So this is all about mobile database and about where to use it. Now we are good to go to mobile computing architecture. So mobile computing architecture uses three tier, and they are presentation tier, application tier and data tier. And this presentation tier is related to user interface, means how the user can handle data and how the user can see the data. And between these tiers there are middleware which connects each tier. So you can see here, this is first middleware, this is second middleware, and this is third middleware. And this application tier is also a middleware between presentation tier and data tier. And this application tier actually processes the information sent by the presentation tier and forward it to the data tier. And finally this data tier stores the information. So this figure illustrates the mobile computing architecture. Means mobile computing architecture has three tier, and each of these tier performs request and response operation. So these are the explanation of each tier. As I have already mentioned, client system or user interface handles presentation layer, application server handles application layer or application tier, and server system handles database layer or data tier. And as we all know, client requests the resource, and this presentation tier or client tier is nothing but a web browser, because a client sends request from web browser like Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera browser. So client tier is a web browser. And this middle tier process the information sent by the client tier and forward it to the data tier. And finally this data tier provides the application server with the data it requires. So this is all about how each tier operates. And you can think this figure is a client and server, combination of client and server, means client send the request and server provide a response to the request. Now let's discuss about characteristics of mobile environment, or we can say what challenge we may face from mobile database. So first one is high communication latency. Latency refers to the delay in data transmission. Means this latency occurs in wireless communication. So you can see here in this figure there is only one server, but there are 4 clients. So if the number of clients increases, then the server may handle fewer clients. Means a server should accept challenge to serve all the clients. So this point means if the number of clients increases, then there may be high communication latency or delay. And this is the characteristics or challenges of using mobile database or mobile environment. Now next we have intermittent wireless connectivity. So intermittent means not continuous, that is occurring at irregular interval. And it happens when there is a wireless network, that is the when network cannot be reached, and during airplane takeoff. So these are the reason why our data is transferred irregularly. Means if there are wireless signals, we may face this type of problem, or during airplane takeoff we may get non-continuous signals. So this is also another characteristics or challenges of using mobile database. Now next we have a limited battery life. So battery life is a problem of everyone. Means battery life is the problem of everyone who uses mobile. So and this battery life is directly related to battery size and indirectly related to mobile device capabilities. Means if the device has more capabilities, then it has less battery life. For example, since Nokia mobile has less capabilities, so it has more battery life, and since Android or iOS have more capabilities, so they have less battery life. And if we are talking about mobile database, then obviously we should include battery life agent characteristics. Now next we have changing client location. The location of client is not always the same, means they are continuously moving. So server must keep track of client location in order to provide in order to communicate with them efficiently. Means suppose at a time client is in one location and another time client will be in another location, that is the client location will be changed, and due to this the data requirement may also be changed. So due to this server must keep track of client location in order to provide message to them. So this is also another characteristics or challenges for server which provides data to the client. Now let's discuss about data management issue. So first is data distribution and replication. First of all, let's understand about term mobile unit and base station. I have also written here. So mobile unit is also called mobile host, and we can say mobile system also. And this base station interconnect the mobile unit to the network through the air interface. Now here the issue is that data distribution among the mobile host and base station may not be evenly distributed since it is transferred through air. So due to this, data may not be evenly distributed between mobile host and base station, and it is also issue of data management. Now next we have transaction model. I hope you are familiar with the term transaction. There are different terms related to transaction like commit, rollback, and so on. In mobile database, there may be incorrect transaction. We perform different operations like insert, delete, update in the wireless signals and in varying location. So due to this, there may be incorrect transaction, and so it affects the transaction model. So it is also another issue of data management. Now next we have query processing. As I have already mentioned, client location may vary, and we have already analyzed the issue due to change in client location. And also, if we don't know where the data is located, then it directly relates to query processing. That is, it will be difficult in query processing and query optimization. So it is very important to make awareness of where the data is located. More mobility means more difficulty in query processing. So difficulty in query processing is another issue of data management. Now next we have location based service. Also I have already mentioned about this point. So client location may vary, and if client moves, then the location dependent cache information may become useless. That is, if there are previous info or cache stored on the basis of location, then that information may become useless or meaningless if the client moves to another location. I hope you are familiar with the term cache. The information is stored in cache, so that next time it will take less processing. But if the client moves to another location, then that cache information may become meaningless. Now next we have security. Mobile data is less secure than that which is left at the fixed location. So obviously, if we place data in fixed location, then it will be more secure than if we vary data from one location to another. So mobile database actually violates the security, and it is also another issue of data management. So if you have any question, you can ask me.